Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking. Thank you so much for clicking to my channel. You are most welcome. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's been a long day for me today. I know at yesterday or day before I said the same, but oh my goodness. There's always so much to do sometimes, and I wonder if there are people out there who normally finish what they plan to do during the day. It never ends, and I never finish at all. Talk about long day. Even the things in the apartment. I have a one-room apartment, but it's big, not just one room. And it should be that there's less work for me to do, but it never ends. Even when I say, sometimes I even say, okay, I'm not gonna cook because sometimes the utensils pile so much in the kitchen that I'm like, maybe I don't cook, I eat outside for a while and have a break and clean my kitchen and let it look nice, because my kitchen is just within the room. And so if it's messy, you just sit where I'm sitting here and I would see every mess, and my eyes can't help, cannot take it, not can't help, cannot take to see that mess. Okay, that is just by the way. Actually, I wanted to talk about something. Let me come closer so that I could say it in a proper way. I want to talk about people who normally have the idea of coming into Europe, and they have families in Europe, and they feel that their family should help them. I know I've discussed that before, but there's something I think I never mentioned. If I did, maybe I'll repeat it because it's already in my heart. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What I want to say is that sometimes people back home normally think that the way somebody easily brought their family to Europe is the way it makes them think like if they have a family in Europe that should do the same. Let me tell you something. Just like there back home, we have a different lifestyle, different earning, different even in life. There are tall people, there are short people. Surely, let us be honest with life. Let us not sometimes just talk carelessly without seeing exactly, without thinking what we are saying, because the nature of life, if one is over 25, you should be knowing the nature of life, how it's going. You know, the nature is like this. We will never be the same. Never. No matter no matter what, we will never be the same. We are different. Our income is different. Our thoughts also are different. Somebody might be living here in Europe and is married to an older man who has money and has 3 sisters or 4 sisters back home. This person has already worked and has saved his money and has enough to help the other sisters come to Europe. Then you will look at that family and say, wow, my relative who is in Europe can also help me. And then if that person never does it, you start blaming that person why that person has never done it. Meanwhile, the sources of helping somebody to come here is not the same. And Europe is not a place whereby you go and get into a bus and the bus driver starts driving and drops you at a stop. They have their rules. And some people who are more financially stable have the opportunity of doing that, because most of the times they look at the income of the one who is inviting the relative or the visitor. They look at the income. And the income that we most of us foreigners, we earn here is not enough for us to sometimes, because they look at the place where you are staying, if it's enough to accommodate a guest, and they have their own square meter that they look at, whereby to see that you will be able to accommodate your guest. That was before. That's what I know. I don't know the rules today, because these rules, you come across them only when you are in the situation whereby you are in need. that's when you you know how the rules are at that moment. But for now, I don't know. But I remember those old days. That's what they needed. So you look. So I'm asking my fellow Africans back home. Don't compare your lives with somebody else. And I'm asking you something you already know, because you know that lives are never the same, ideas are never the same, luck is not the same. Somebody is lucky today to get an opportunity of coming to Europe, and your own maybe could be 10, 5 years, and with a different way. Let the people back home not be blaming those who are in Europe that they never help them, because they are not the owners of the Europe country. They are also, God just helped them make their way through. And most of us who are living here, nobody helped us, especially me. Nobody helped me to come here. So there was a lady who was supposed to help me go to Holland, but she didn't do much. But of course, she helped other people. It was like I didn't have luck with her, but she helped other people and they made it. And I came here many years ago, but nobody helped me. It's through the right channel I used, and then later on I got married. So the channel that one have to use is that you yourself, you have to see if you want to come to study, whatever you want to come and do, you have to find the right channels which can help you come, instead of blaming the one who has no power of bringing you to Europe. Surely we don't have power here in Europe to bring somebody. We don't have it. But if also one wants to come here, it's good to work hand in hand with the one whom you are requesting to help you. Because if you just blame that person and you don't know the situation of that person, it's good also to sit with that person down and find out if that person is able to. And if that person says it's not able, that means it's not able. Don't blame that person because it's not able. Maybe that person is not working. And if you are not working, you cannot be able to you cannot sign for somebody to come to Europe. And also, you guys, stop pestering people who are in Europe to help you come. It's too much for people who have already come outside when they all the time, all what they hear, help me, help me, help me. We are helpless here. We are only working and we are doing what we got to do. And if you have told somebody one time, if it is something somebody wanted to do for you, surely they will remember that and do for you. It's not by pestering that will make the person do it. Another thing is that even if you have the interest of coming, why don't you just continue going on with your life and work very hard? Because sometimes when your mind is really too much occupied with going out of the country, you might find that you have slowed down your hard working and you are not doing as much as you should have done. So work hard. Maybe through that your work, you will be able to visit Europe. Even if you are not coming to stay, you'll be able to visit because you already have enough income to come to Europe. So please, my brothers and sisters, your blessings is not in anybody's hand. It is God who have your blessings, and He's the one who knows the right channel that He can help you. And to those who are believers, I always say that pray, ask God. God knows the best because He's the one who created you. To those who don't believe, well, I should still tell you, you are here on this earth because God gave you life, so you can decide if you want to follow Him and know Him and get to know His characters, you get to know what He can do. It will be the best thing of your life. It will be the best decision you have made in your life. So I want to say that please, 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 we don't owe Europe. We don't, like me, I don't owe German. It's not my country. I'm not the law. I'm not, I mean, it's just too much sometimes the way people back home make us feel. That's another point that they normally frustrate us with, but though we just ignore it, and the same thing as the sending some money, which is a common thing. But what I'm trying to say right now is about people feeling that they have been disappointed by not being given the chance of coming here. Many of us, we didn't come here by somebody making a way for us. And I'm not saying that if there's a door open, school or anything, and I know about it, I'll not tell anybody. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying stop blaming people who have not been able to help you come to Europe. They don't owe the Europe country. Okay? God will help you if it is in his plan that one day you'll be either in England, America, or Germany, or wherever. If it is in God's plan, one day you will make it. But if you are busy blaming, you are distracting your way. Because when you are blaming, that means you are annoyed with the person, that means maybe you are bitter. And those things, they distract one from going where they're supposed to be. Okay, as much as I've said that, I think it's time for me to have a cup of tea. I normally drink tea at night. Those people normally say drinking at night is not good, coffee or tea, but it makes me feel good and relaxed so that I'm able later on to go to bed, because I sleep late. Even when I have to wake up at 6, I still sleep late. I sleep at 12. No, not at 12. I'm lying. At 1. Like now, tomorrow is holiday. I'm already tired, but I'm fighting to stay awake. By the way, I've made this by myself. To those who like some hair, I did this by myself. And I did one and I didn't do it well, so I was undoing it. I've been busy here undoing it because I want to change and make another one. Those who know about hair, this is a closer. This one that you put here, it's 4x4. And I just removed it. I did it on my own. If you see some of my wigs, those who love hair, women who love hair, this I had done this. I have it on one of my videos. If you see one with a little bit darker here, dark hair, it is this one. I removed it again because I had used a material that was so warm that when I wore it, I was sweating. Even I thought to myself, maybe I'll use this during winter time. But then even now it is cold. When I wear it, I'm still sweating. If I'm in the house, I feel like, oh my goodness, I've put a heater on my head. So I want to change and make something different. And I want to tell you also, I am so much blessed to see the work I can do. Oh, I am so good, so good. Oh my goodness, God blesses everybody with a gift. This is the gift God has given me. You see, I did this one. The other ones you have seen me, I have done by myself. And this one also I'll do by myself. I don't need anybody to do it for me. I am blessed. And as much as I'm blessed, you too, you are blessed, okay? You are very, very much blessed. You have a talent, a good talent that you should find out and see what you can do about it. So I'm using my talent. And this is not the only talent. I have many talents. I use them and they keep me busy and I'm happy to do them. Keep yourself busy like me. No, not like me, like you. Everybody have their own ways of doing things. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful day. God bless you so much. Have a wonderful day. Until next time. Bye-bye. Take care of yourself. Bye.